Welcome to our conference presentation by Robbie Anderson, Michelle Fenton, Natalie Nesbitt, and Alicia Royce. Knowledge for Aging in Place Success. We appreciate if you check out our attached title and abstract, which reviews our main topics, which is mostly advocating and educating older adults. We'll give them opportunities to consider their options for aging in place. As nurses, we can educate patients on aging in place, beginning with cost effectiveness. Many active senior citizens prefer growing old at home rather than residing in an assisted living facility. Assisted living technologies, or ALTs, can be a cost-effective solution for those who prefer to live at home. ALTs include environmental improvements such as ramps, grab rails, and wheelchair lifts. ALTs also include technologies that improve communication between seniors and healthcare and security professionals. Aging in place refers to the older adult being able to live in the place of their choice for as long as they can. Technology and technological tools can be used to manage health and allow living in the home longer, safely, and more independently. According to a study by Peak and others in 2016, the stakeholders involved in using technology for aging in place include care professionals, managers, technologists, and also researchers involved in health policy with policymakers and advisors. This study by Peak and others, 2016, identifies the tools as personal alarms, monitoring health devices such as fall detection devices. The more commonly known health monitoring tools are glucose test monitors and heart health devices. Perhaps the most commonly known tool for being able to age in place is the pacemaker. It can be argued that the patients must know how to maintain their pacemaker device in order to age in place. Other tools include medication reminders, devices to promote physical activity such as an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, and even home gym equipment. Smart home devices like Alexa and Google have become quite popular. Using a lift assist in the home, as well as computers, telephones, collaborating with your caregiver electronically, and transportation devices are also considered technological tools. Nurses and other healthcare providers have the opportunity to educate older adults and empower them with knowledge for aging in place. There are a multitude of technologies. Care teams, considering specific older adult needs, can identify the appropriate tools that each individual needs through assessment. Older adults can experience positive aging at home. Communication and education provided to the older adult individual will empower them to implement and use technological tools. Tailoring technologies to the specific needs of an individual is necessary. Each older adult must be able to use and utilize their own health devices at home and is empowering. Personal tools and implementation means that technology designers and suppliers need to work more to help tailor specific devices to the needs of each individual. Based on evidence, the participants are stakeholders who include older adults, their care teams, technology makers, and policy makers. A common diagnosis among the older age group would be cardiovascular disease related to damage to the heart's major blood vessels, blood pressure issues, and cardiac arrest. Physical inactivity is a modifiable risk factor for heart disease, meaning we can find ways to teach older adults how to change their lifestyle to benefit them and reduce the risk, according to Saya in 2016. As an advocate for the older adult, nurses have to be able to explain the benefits of physical activity based on the theory of self-efficacy. The older adult must have a belief that their actions influence outcomes in their life, as Mock says in 2014 on page 128. It affects their motivational level to get up and go. Research shows that regular aerobic activity help with functional independence, fitting right in with promoting aging in place. Activity is associated with a positive effect on primary intervention of several chronic conditions, including, as we have discussed, heart disease, hypertension, stroke, diabetes, types of cancers, and dementia. SIA 2016. Better core strength and mobility reduce risk for falls and bone fractures. Quality of life improves, and managing all activities of daily living in their home can be achieved. Also, recent literature indicates that there is a correlation between poor health and health literacy. Those with lower health literacy would not meet current physical activity guidelines, according to SIA 2016, so it is critical to assess their understanding of their health and benefits of physical activity and what guidelines to follow. Make sure to set realistic goals each day to encourage them to keep going. Find activities that motivate each individual adult and therefore increase their likelihood to do it. So, what are the guidelines recommended each day? It's recommended for them to get at least 30 minutes of physical activity most days of the week. Acquiring between 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day is considered an acceptable daily physical activity target and is beneficial for overall health. SIA 2016. Doing short bursts of exercise in 5 to 10 minute intervals over the course of the day proves beneficial to your health and fitness as well, says Mock 2014, page 196. Short bursts could include parking near the back of a parking lot, using the stairs instead of the elevators, and a brisk walk in a local mall is a very safe place to keep moving. There are specific ways to get motivated. The older adult can find walking groups to be part of and can meet regularly throughout the week. Walking with a group makes them accountable, it's safe, and it's a good way to socialize. Steps every day. Using a Fitbit watch can easily track their 10,000 steps, which is a great goal for them to achieve. These watches are affordable and easy to use. Using a logbook to track activity with the stepwatch can show success and reassurance and can motivate them to continue to exercise every day. Encourage your older adult to use chiwalking.com, which combines walking and principles of Tai Chi that promote balance. Silversneakers.com, a membership program included with many Medicare Advantage plans. And meetup.com, where they can find other seniors in their local area. Nutrition is another area of interest we research for adults and aging in place. Malnutrition is not an uncommon issue for older adults, and there are many things it can unfortunately cause. Malnutrition can lead to reduced functional status and decreased independence with activities of daily living. Malnutrition can cause older adults to feel weak and decrease their muscle mass. Older adults are able to function more independently with optimal nutritional status. Overall, it's been said that malnutrition can lead to a poor quality of life and even mental health problems. For older adults hospitalized, it can lead to an increased length of stay as well as higher healthcare costs. If an older adult becomes extremely malnourished, it can lead to mortality. It's important that older adults stay nourished so they can maintain their independence at home. It's also important to recognize there are both non-modifiable and modifiable causes of malnutrition in older adults. Non-modifiable causes include forgetfulness, increasing age, recent surgeries, hospitalizations, and even falls. There are many physiological changes with aging that contribute to malnutrition. Non-modifiable causes, things that we can't change, should raise awareness of an increased risk of undernutrition by healthcare professionals. Caregivers and family members can also be aware of these unchangeable risks. Modifiable causes of malnutrition include poor food quality, inability to get groceries independently, loneliness, and mourning. It is important as a healthcare professional that we educate older adults on how to prevent the modifiable causes. Oftentimes, malnutrition is just caused by poor food quality. Many older adults may complain that healthier food options are more expensive. It's important to help older adults find quality foods that they like. There are also many grocery stores that now offer discounts for senior citizens, so educating them on that option is important as well. Many older adults are not even able to get groceries independently, and they don't have a car or they just can't drive. There are many options for grocery pickup and delivery now. If they're unable to do this, family members can help them, so turning to family members may be an option. Many older adults say they feel lonely eating by themselves. We should encourage them to set up meals with friends in their community. One friend could cook one night and one friend cook the next. Making meal times a social situation can be a fun time to interact with others while getting good nutrition. Sadly, malnutrition can result from mourning the loss of a loved one or friend. Nurses should help identify this and provide counseling services or any kind of support that they need. To help older adults be independent with their nutrition at home, there are many tips we can encourage them with. Staying hydrated helps you feel at your best. Many older adults complain they can't eat as much as they used to, and this is why eating more smaller, frequent meals is the better option. Adding protein or supplements to their meals can contribute to better nutrition. An example is having an Ensure protein shake with their meal. The shakes are not only tasty, but they provide a lot of protein and extra nutrients their body needs. Regular dental visits prevent older adults from not eating due to decaying teeth or pain related to sores of the mouth. Again, finding food that older adults like is extremely important, and encouraging them to eat their meals with other friends is going to make eating a social situation. As nurses, we can enhance proper nutrition in the geriatric population living at home by finding what the barriers are for specific individuals and helping them avoid them. Each older adult situation is going to be unique, so it's important we assess what factors may affect their nutritional status. Promoting their independence while maintaining an optimal nutritional status is the goal. Not only do we need to identify the older adult specific needs for nutrition, we also need to identify their needs to promote physical activity and utilizing technology at home. Thank you for joining our presentation and have a great day.